Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai. Giving all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash. Alright, and, you know, it's just gonna be, it's basically like, it's like a rundown, like the purpose of this show. It just has to do with the, like through the Spirit. I'm gonna title it, the duty of a prophet. All right, because this is the year of prophecy. All right, so this lesson, through the Spirit, it's going to touch on, just like the types of things the prophets like talk about when they go out on the highways and byways. What the subject matter that the real men of the Lord, are you are meant to or like discuss and all that. All right, because since it's the year of prophecy, it's not the year of fluff. As far as like lessons, you know, or lessons like like what to do if your rib wants to break a bottle over your head, or how to deal with disobedient children, things like that. It's all about down to the nitty gritty, or the major prophecies. Like for example, just wanted to touch on the chip, World War III, all right, the missiles, our deliverance. Those are the main things. Those are the things that are right around the corner. So those are the things that that's all right. That's prophecy. Prophecy within like the volume of the book. As far as like the things that have to do with our heritage and things like that. Those things are important. All right, but like the most important thing is are pushing prophecy. Or just letting people know or what it's going to be regarding that. Or and then of course like we have to go into repentance. All right, so or they I'm gonna sometimes I get into the habit of speaking too much and not bringing out any. All right, so first Isaiah 33:6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. Or fearing the Lord, having that wisdom and knowledge, as far as when the shit hits the fan, or like if you have that wisdom and knowledge, you'll just know, hey, that's prophecy. Or but still having the fear of the Lord, the humility, or to still send those prayers up and all that, when things get heavier and heavier. All right, for pleading for the Lord, to have mercy on you and to preserve you. All right, because remember, part of prophecy is the Heavenly Father only dealing with the elect. All right, but without further ado, all right, this is Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence. All right, so those are the things that are coming to America, Babylon the Great. All right, war, evil, and pestilence. All right, and that's that's part of prophecy. All right, so or and even in the New Testament, or for you wacky techie Christians, all right, the Yahweh Shai. All right, that's his real name. All right, the name you call upon for salvation, Yahweh Shai, not Jesus. All right. All right. He also talked about prophecy. He continued. He repeated. It's funny because they even a lot of people when he was asking Peter that rhetorical question, who do men think that I am? They were it was kind of like a brainstorming. People were saying one of the people that the Israelites back in that time thought he was Jeremiah, or because he was still coming in that that austere, like no nonsense spirit, as far as like the message, the things that the prophets were telling the people at that time. right, so all right, this is St. Matthew 24:6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. All right, we've got wars and rumors of wars. Or World War III, fizzling in and out. Not only not only is there a conflict with like North Korea, all right, but you also have like Iran, any type of any all these world powers, even these like world up and coming world powers now have nuclear capability, or through their various alliances, or so it's about to go down. All right, so once again, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. These things must come to pass. These things are inevitable. These things are right around the corner, like I said before. So, those are the types of things, that we need to be like pushing, or just like just like straight up like prophecy, like it's beautiful because prophecy, prophecy within the volume of this book just goes for the jugular. All right, it just straight up says what's about to happen. All right, the economy is going to collapse. All right, this Babylon the Great. It's going to become like a third world country. All right, it's going to be kind of like a pre-apocalyptic, or it's going to be like all this chaos. All right, and then the missiles are going to hit. Oh, Sake, before that, the chip, the mark of the beast. All right, and then the missiles are going to hit. The elect are going to be delivered. All right, the elites are going to go into slavery. All right, they're going to bring back the rest of the Edomites. And the rest of the heathens are going to be in captivity as well. All right, and the elect are going to be the first fruits of the kingdom. And through the elect, all of Israel, are going to are going to live in peace and harmony, in the kingdom. Or that's beautiful thing about prophecy, because it's just straightforward. Or none of this, all the other stuff is going to be instead of having that stony heart, we're going to have that heart of flesh. So as far as like all the intricate laws and or things like that, of course I'm not telling people to like discard the laws and things like that, but the most important thing is prophecy. Verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginnings of sorrows. Beginning of sorrows, Salakia. All right, so all right, so that's what it said in Jeremiah 28:8. Just war, evil, and pestilence. That's all that's coming. Camp. At camp previously, forget which one of the Akim said it, but he brought out that song by B.B. King. The thrill is gone. Or with each year, things, the holiday season's like winding up. It just doesn't seem, as festive. Or and you got a few, Edomites and heathens, and 2/3 here and there. Just trying to, I've been noticing, through the spirit that, it's getting a little harder and harder for them to like live it up, the way, they're, that consolation is fading away. I don't know if anyone, but as far as like all the things they're able to do, these celebrities, getting reprimanded for so-called, harassing women and shit like that. I mean, if you have power and a job, if you're a celebrity, politician, shit, or you should be able to order, you should be able to order boxing in a fucking catalog, like one of those East Bay catalogs, in the '90s and shit. I think I'm gonna go with, Now, you shouldn't have to be able to like, I remember a couple weeks ago I brought up the account of like King David, as far as all the women he had and all that. That's just, that's just one thing, you know, as far as, they can't really, it's like the party is almost over. All right, and let's see, Saki, and I just wanted to all right, touch on some of the Saki, some of the like the main prophecies. All right, and this one this one has to do with all these different world powers that have nuclear capability when they didn't always have it. All right, because that technology it was manufactured by the like the tribe of Teman, or which is those Germans, or like Teman's one of the off. They're known for it's like being like really smart. They have all those like child prodigies and shit like that. And that's something this volume of the book, and the way the apostles like break it down, they put a lot of things in perspective. All right, but all right, we're gonna be in Joel. All right, Joel 3:9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. All right, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. Or and that prophecies, Donald Trump's not taking any shit, Kim Jong Un's not taking any shit. All right, all these all right, people that America has exploited, and oppressed. All right, because it's not only it's not only the tribes, but you've all like these Edomites have also been shitting on their own allies, all the rest of these like heathen. You know, ever since Yahweh knows when, or just so they're gonna fight back, and they're gonna fight back with fire. All right, verse 10. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. All right, so they're getting all these forming all these alliances, like with Russia. All right, they're getting all these resources, learning how to use all these resources. All these elements and chemical compounds. All right, and using them. All right, to make an instrument for destruction. And let the weak say I'm strong. Or North Korea. At a certain point, or Babylon the Great. They already did to North Korea. What they can do to us now. As far as just like bombing the shit out of the whole country. It's like no wonder they want to be no wonder they don't trust anybody. No wonder they want to be like cut off from the rest of the world, or and the repercussions are so severe for defectors and people like that. They don't trust anybody. They shouldn't trust anybody. Especially Esau. I mean, and even Japan, who they're beefing with. America also did an overkill with them. Or so karma's a bitch. What goes around comes around.